Hello everybody, I'm pleased to announce the 2022 edition update to my zombie collection. Special thanks to everybody who has purchased these zombies over the years. This update features a complete blueprint overhaul to my zombie collection, making them all class and inheritance based using blueprint components, as well as a wide variety of smaller improvements like color balancing for the existing material variations, improvements to the randomization presets, and improvements to the physics ragdolls, allowing for better breast and hair dynamics without having to rely on more expensive cloth simulation. The entire spawn system has been overhauled. It is now component based and it no longer relies on the construction script. I changed this because in the past, every time you would update the zombies, press play or reload the level, the zombie would update. So this would be frustrating if you're trying to spawn a specific type of zombie or had a variation that you really liked but you're not able to use. The randomization is now event based and you can press randomize or randomize all to quickly generate new variations. These events are controlled by a seed-based system, allowing you to easily view and set your own seeds as you please. I also removed the need for structures. This created a frustrating user experience where if you move my zombies from their original location, even if you fixed redirectors, you would still be stuck having to repopulate the structure. This has been completely overhauled. Each zombie includes a custom child component from the component outfit control that is pre-configured for each zombie and easy to modify. Now, modifying and changing zombies is as simple as adding the components. I've also added a morph control component. So instead of having to set up the morph control code yourself, all you need to do now is add the morph control component. So as you can see here on one of these zombies, we have this new component here, outfit control and morph control. And if we open the zombie up, you can see that it is now class based. And this is the only code you need, and this can simply be copied and pasted over. And if you have the same component set up in your custom character, you won't need to set up any variables yourself. It will all be handled by the component. So if we go through here, we can see that the component will now allow us to randomize on spawn, generate a new seed automatically or keep the existing one, or override the seed based on what we select. So if we have a look at one of these zombies, and I think the one with the safety shirt is a good one to look at, we can see some of these options in here. So we can now randomize all zombies at once, and because this is now class based, if we bring more zombies into the map, when we click randomize all of the zombies will randomize. There's no longer any need to have to set up anything extra or anything custom to be able to work with different zombies. All of the zombies are now standardized and work under the same blueprints. There's no extra code needed, no extra special cases or anything like that. The whole process has been streamlined, so there's no guesswork left for you guys at the end of it. And finally, we also have this morph control component here. And as you can see, same as before, there's speed modifiers and you can enable or disable it. Super easy to add. Doesn't require any extra setup outside of changing the cast, and there'll be documentation for all of that for you guys to take a look at. So I'll give you a quick demonstration of the seed. So as we can see here, this is the seed value for this guy. We select the component 4256. So if we put this into our override, or even if we just stop it from randomizing on spawn, each time we simulate, and I'll delete this nav mesh so we can see these guys, it's going to be completely random, but this guy's going to stay the same. Now, if we randomize him again, it's going to go back to the override seed value and stay that way when we click play. So this is a great way if you want to go through and have a specific type of zombie and reuse it in multiple different places. All of the randomization is now completely seed based. This is a huge improvement in my opinion. You still have the option to spawn the zombies without clothes. By default, they will always spawn with clothes on. This is part of the changes to the presets that I think will make sure the zombies look better overall. They do look better with their outfits, I think. You can also have the option to set them bald or not bald. This is more useful on the male characters. And as you can see here, all of these presets are set up with each zombie by default, but it's very easy to modify. Skeletal zombie types go here. Body materials, head materials, and then outfit options. And the outfit options are very easy to add. You simply add a new array index, and from here you can select the mesh if it's for the top, bottom, or head, and if it has any material variations. There's a few other options here which I'll go into more detail in the documentation, but for the overview I think that covers it pretty well. So the other addition that I made to this update is the new showcase map. So there is better ways to preview all of the zombies, as we can see here. And they're all, once again, children of the master character controller, and they all have their own presets. And you can modify these presets, you can create custom presets. The only difference in each of these child components is they each have their own separate outfit controller preset. Everything else is inherited. So that's the 2022 update. I think this update really consolidates all of the knowledge and all of the extra things that I've learned using Unreal these last 2 years, and brings the zombies back up to par with the rest of my content. They'll be a lot easier to use now that there isn't some big 100-step guide to get them integrated. So I think everybody will appreciate that for sure. And if you have any questions, feel free to hit me up at the Discord. I'm always around. Thanks very much, guys. I appreciate it. Bye.